Hi guys, this is Mary. You're watching Cardz TV. We're going to make a masculine card today, and we're going to use sketch number 13 from the Cardz TV Card Kit and Kaboodle series. This is the sketch right here, and you'll find all the sketches 1 through 13 at my blog. That's cardstv.blogspot.com. Just look under the title of the blog, and you'll see Mary's sketches. Just click that, and it will take you to all 13. You can download them one at a time, or go ahead and download all of them and have them whenever you're ready to make some cards. So we'll use sketch 13 today. Now I've got this 6x6 paper pack that I got from a good friend of mine. I don't know how old this paper pad is, or if it's even still available. It came from the UK, and it's called Paper Mania Ahoy there, and it's got all these cute little papers in it, but any kind of nautical paper that you can find, or anything that's got similar colors, red and blue, you know, whatever looks good for a nautical card you could use for this one. But I'm using Ahoy there. We're using the Cricut Life is a Beach, an oldie but a goodie, especially for the summer. We'll use the Cricut Close to My Heart Artiste cartridge. And for our sentiment on the front of the card, we're going to use from the Cardz TV Just Saying stamp set, You Are My Anchor. So I'll get everything we need over here, and we'll get started on this masculine card. As always with the Cardz TV Card Kit and Kaboodle series, I've got my kit already made up in this envelope, and I've got my sketch here. So, you know, I know where to place everything. And like I told you before, if you don't want to use squares, use rectangles, ovals, circles, whatever you'd like. The last card I did, I put cookies on the front instead of squares. So, you know, feel free to change this up to work for you any way you'd like. I'll put my envelope to the side. Now we're going to use this navy blue card base. And as the sketch shows, this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I've got all my pieces already cut on the inside. But we're just going to take a look at this first mat and the border. The first mat, which is this cute little nautical stripe, it's got navy blue, light blue, white, red, and this pretty yellow. It's 4 by 5 1/4. We'll get that attached to the front. And then for the border, which is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, we've got this cute red and ivory paper with anchors on it. So cute. So I'm going to grab my ATG gun and get this attached to my navy blue card base. I had intended to use some Tim Holtz tea-dye distress ink to go around the edges of this background mat and this little border piece, and I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and do it while it's on the card. It won't hurt a thing because it's on this navy blue card base. So I'm just going to go around this and then my other pieces as well. Okay, I like that lots better with that tea-dye distress ink. Now, our sketch has 2 navy blue squares, which are 2 1/4 each. I've got them cut out. This one is already put on. And then our squares with the little ropes tied on there are 2 inches. This one I've already gone ahead and attached it to the navy blue square, and I don't know if you can see this very well. I've inked this as well, and also around this one. But I wanted it to tie in with the paper, so I just took this roll of embroidery thread that I have, or crochet thread rather, and it kind of has the look of rope, but I wanted it to look old and aged. So I went around this square with the tea-dye distress ink. Then I took 4 strands of the crochet thread, and I tied a little knot in there just to copy the paper, and I put some glue on the back of my white square and just attached that to the side. And I did stick a little glue dot under there to hold that knot down. And I think once you put that tea-dye distress ink on that rope and give it an aged look, it helps it stand out a little bit more. But I just wanted to add a little bit more texture to my card. So that's ready for the front. I'm going to go ahead and ink around this 2-inch square and get it put on. And this one's going to go on some foam tape. And that's where we're going to put our anchor for this card. Okay, I've got my squares adhered to the front. You can see this one's popped up. And I love the way this looks like a piece of rope over here. Really gives this card some extra texture, which we like on a masculine card. Now I'm going to put my anchor right here. And I found the anchor in the Life is a Beach cartridge on page 76. And I cut this anchor right here out of navy blue, the same as the card. And I cut it at 1 3/4 inches. And here it is. And I went ahead and ran some of that crochet thread through here as well to look like rope. And this is this 4 strands? Well, it came out to be 4 strands, but it's 2 pieces. And I'm going to take that tea-dye distress ink and ink this up as well so it looks like old rope. My anchor is on foam tape, and it's going to go right there, and I'll probably trim that off once I get this adhered down. Okay, I've got my anchor on, and I don't know if you can see this, but I unraveled the ends of this crochet thread, and I've already got it inked up, and I kind of moved it over to the side, and that just gives it more of an appearance of an old piece of rope on my anchor. And my anchor is on foam tape as well. This is looking very masculine to me, which is what we wanted. Now, for my sentiment, I wanted something with like a sawtooth end, and I knew there was a sawtooth banner in the Artiste cartridge. So I went to page 75, and I cut this one out of white and navy blue, and I cut this sawtooth banner at 3/4 inch. And I took the navy blue one and cut it in half so that I could put a piece on either end. I stamped my sentiment with some Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I used that Cardz TV Just Saying stamp set. You are my anchor. And you can see here it's on 2 lines. I just took my little scissors and cut right in between there so I could put it all out on 1 line. This is on foam tape, and it's going to go right here. And I always like to put some metal on a masculine card. And if you look right here, here are 3 circles up here. This can be enamel dots, anything you have that you want to put up here. Well, I have these silver dots that my good friend Julie sent me, and I think I'm going to take some of those and put up here to put some metal on this card. Here's my finished masculine card, and I'm loving all the texture on here. The look of rope with the knot and then the frayed edges, and also the metal dots at the top, and then all the inking with the tea-dye distress ink to give a weathered look. And I think you could use this for a Father's Day card, a birthday card, or just any time you need a masculine card. I think this one would be great. So you could put whatever you want on the inside. And when you do a colored card base like this, you can add another piece of one of these from the front on the inside with a white mat on top of that, and then you've got a place to stamp or write your sentiment. And I'm going to keep this one blank until I know who I'm giving it to, and then I'll finish the inside. So there we go, guys. That's the card for today using sketch number 13. And if you'd like to get all the sketches 1 through 13, just go to cardstv.blogspot.com. They are JPEG files, so you can download them to your computer. Make sure you save them as a JPEG, and then you can print them out whenever you need a card sketch. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you again really soon. Bye now.